What is up, guys? Thank you for tuning in for another video. Now, as I did say in my previous video, I was going to do a video showing you my Blu-rays, what I've picked up during my sort of hiatus from YouTube. I was away for around sort of 9 months or so, and I was going to show you my Blu-rays, but the thing is, I can't remember what I've got since I last saw you. It's literally loads. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you my whole Blu-ray collection. I thought that would just be an easier way. It's all behind me right here, so I thought what an easier way than just go through all my Blu-rays, and all the new ones that I come to I can just mention it along the way. So yeah guys, here's my Blu-ray collection. Right guys, so to start us off on shelf number 1, we're starting off with my Disney collection. Now do forgive the shine that you can see on the spines there, because the light bulb is literally right there behind the camera, so it's only on this first shelf it's awkwardly shining. But I'm going in numerical order. If you're a Disney collector, you know that they number the spines on the classic movies. Every person with OCD, that will give you such a hell of a nightmare if you see something like this: yellow, 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 blank, and then on the steelbooks down there, it's a nightmare. But I am intending to try and get them all. I want to get them all numbered. I won't go through every single film and name you it, because you can see there, but it starts from Pinocchio. You scan up, going a long ways, getting a bit more modern. I've got a couple of steelbooks chucked in there. 101 Dalmatians, I've shown you that before. What else we got? We got the Little Mermaid steelbook as well, and also a Lion King steelbook. I also have another copy of the Lion King in the trilogy box set here, with 1, 2 and 3. Coming along now, we get a bit more modern. My most recent Disney pickups are these two here: Pocahontas, which I've never actually seen, and Hunchback of Notre Dame there as well. I love that film, that's one of my favourites. Coming along a bit more modern, just move my little Olaf out of the way. We have, we're coming into the more modern ones: Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen, Big Hero 6 there. Those are the latest 3. Big fan of Big Hero 6 there. And then we come into the Pixar's that I've got: Toy Story 3, Monsters Inc, Ratatouille. I don't actually have Toy Story 1 and 2 just yet, I've only got them on DVD. Into the more live action Disney ones: Alice in Wonderland, Prince of Persia. And then we come into the sort of Marvel sections, my little Captain America double pop figurines. We'll just move those just out of the way so we can see. We have Iron Man, all 3 films there, Incredible Hulk, Captain America, Thor, both of the all the films there. I'm trying to keep them in sort of Avengers order. Then we've got Guardians of the Galaxy, both the Avengers films, Ant-Man as well, that's a pickup I got at Christmas. Still sealed actually, that one. I have watched it at the cinema, but I haven't actually rewatched it on Blu-ray just yet. Then we have the Spider-Man trilogy. That's the classic Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films there. Love those films, got a very soft spot in my heart for those ones. Just move these little Captain Americas back. Come down onto the next shelf here. We have Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. Second one is a steelbook copy. I like that steelbook there. Then we go into the X-Men films. We've got the X-Men quadrilogy, so that's from the first one all the way through to X-Men Origins Wolverine. And then we've got First Class. Here was the sort of like prequel films. We've got The Wolverine, very underrated film, I feel. I really like that one. And then X-Men Days of Future Past, of course, was like a return to form for the X-Men films. And as you can see by the little pop figurine, we got the Batman section. We have the Dark Knight and Batman Begins in a double pack steelbook. I've shown you that before. Dark Knight Rises, just a standard one there. We've got the Batman Anthology, which is the box set of the sort of 90s Batman films, all in there. And then we have Gotham Knight as well, which is an animated Batman film. Green Lantern and Man of Steel, that's my sort of DC section there. Coming along, we have my Fast and mentioned that. I've got my Fast and Furious section here. I've got all the Fast and Furious films. I've got 1 to 5 in steelbook form, and I do intend to get 6 and 7 in steelbook as well to complete the collection of steelbooks. But at the moment I've only got the standard Amaray ones. Love the Fast and Furious films, big fan. Now a big talking point is this little fella here. If you remember, I hadn't seen any Star Wars films when I last spoke to you, and that has changed. I did get into the hype of the next episode coming out, so I did have to purchase this in preparation. I've got the Star Wars Complete Saga now on Blu-ray box set. I had to purchase that just to get myself up to speed before watching the new film, and I did watch the new film. I absolutely loved it, but I'll save that for another video. My thoughts on Star Wars will come in another video. So moving on, we've got the Harry Potter section again, a little Harry Potter pop vinyl there. Move him out of the way. We've got all of them apart from Order of the Phoenix. That is randomly one film I don't have. So we've got the Philosopher's Stone there, goes all the way up, randomly misses out Order of the Phoenix, and then we're into the Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows there. So I do still need to pick that one up. Into the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit section. We've got only the theatrical box set for Lord of the Rings. I do need to get the extendeds, and again only the theatrical Hobbit films there as well. Terminator, well, my recent two pickups, I've got Terminator 1 and 2 on standard edition Blu-ray there. Those are to go in next to these ones. Terminator Salvation, Terminator Genesis as well, the most recent Terminator film. Now, I was a fan of that. I know it didn't get very good reviews, but I actually quite enjoyed that film. I thought it was quite fun. Nice to see Arnie back in the action again. I still need to get Terminator 3 as well. That's the one I'm missing. Men in Black and Men in Black 3 there. A few standard films here. Filth, good British sort of indie film, that one. Gravity, Birdman, Whiplash, one of my favourites. Come down onto the next shelf here. We've got the Game of Thrones pop vinyl figurines. Still haven't got our Game of Thrones on Blu-ray yet, but that is something I do intend to get soon. So we'll move these out of the way. Rise and Dawn of Planet of the Apes, Shaun of the Dead Steelbook version, and Shaun of the Dead Standard Amory version, Hot Fuzz and the World's End. That's the Cornetto trilogy there. Move these back into the corner. We've got Paul there as well, Ted 2, my Paranormal Activity films, 1 to 3 that is. Those are the only sort of best ones that I found. A few Jim Carrey films here, Bruce Almighty. My favourite film of all time, Dumb and Dumber, love that film. Dumb and Dumber 2 there as well. Mr. Popper's Penguins, we've got Clash of the Titans and Wrath of the Titans there in a double pack Blu-ray. Shane Meadows section, Dead Man's Shoes and This Is England, and also This Is England 86 there. A few more horrors, Insidious, Final Destination, Exorcist, just The Shining, one of my favourite films, that one. Kick-Ass 2 in a box set. One of my most recent pickups, Jurassic World, big fan of this film, one of the best of last year I felt. Coming along, got a few more there. 4 more singular films here, sort of like Source Code, iRobot, Warhorse, films on their own without any series. My little Michael Jackson section in the corner there, Moonwalker, This Is It, the Bad 25 documentary, and Michael Jackson's Vision, which has got a really cool box if you see. It's all his music videos and they actually move, which is pretty cool, I thought. Coming down, we've got a few steelbooks down here. We've got I Am Legend steelbook, Bad Boys, Ghostbusters, Django Unchained, we've got Avatar, Fury, a few more comedies down here. We've got Life's Too Short with I forgot his name now, Warwick Davis, that's it there, Warwick Davis. Derek, one of Ricky Gervais's recent comedies, very good one. In Between is double pack, a little Heisenberg and Jesse Pinkman Breaking Bad figurines. Let's pop those out of the way. We've got Lee Evans stand-up comedy there. Walking Dead series 1 to 3 in a box set there, and then we've got the 4th series in a separate one there. I got this one for Christmas, do intend to pick up the 5th. This one's a very exciting one. The complete first series of Arrow, and now this is a series that I've been intending to watch for a long time, and I don't know why I haven't really got round to it, but now I finally got the Blu-ray box set. I'm very excited to start that. I'm currently watching Daredevil on Netflix, so once I'm done with that I'm going to be cracking straight on with Arrow. I've got a lot of series to watch at the moment. Breaking Bad there, of course, my favourite TV series of all time. Got the complete Blu-ray box set. My Doctor Who section there, that is series 5, 6 and 7, which are all Matt Smith series, and then you've got the Day of the Doctor as well, which was sort of coming towards the end of Matt Smith's days. And then you have my WWE Blu-rays there as well, a few random little ones in there. One of the best ones in here, I would have to say, Rock vs Cena, the whole story of their feud, which was one of the best Blu-rays that I've got there. And then we just go into a few of my wrestling DVDs really, and that is about it for my Blu-rays. I've got a few DVDs, but who shows off their DVDs nowadays? So there we are guys, those are my Blu-rays that I own currently at the moment. That is my collection. Of course it doesn't stay there, I will be buying more. I buy them sort of on a weekly basis. I'm always seeing films that I want to get, so that will vastly increase, and of course I will keep you up to speed on all the Blu-rays that I get. I want to fill this whole sort of shelf up with just Blu-rays at the moment. Towards the bottom I've got a few old DVDs and books and things, but who wants to show off books? So we will get that filled up with Blu-rays, don't you worry about that. Now, next plans for next videos, I am intending to I'm looking to do a couple of live streams on the PS4, play a couple of games with you guys, because I've actually, a shout out here to Horace Wargrot Wimp. You may have seen him before, he's had a couple of channels before and I've given him a few shout outs as well. He's another local guy, local Saints fan as well, which is a nice thing to see, and his channel was really taken off due to him doing a lot of live streams and a lot of PlayStation gameplay. And I'm so happy for him, because he's really been striving for that for a long time, to get himself out there, get himself noticed. So I'm just going to chuck my little shout out there to him as well. Leave a link down to his channel in the description. Make sure you check him out. He's always live streaming. He does some vlogs as well, and he's someone who was a big inspiration to me for coming back and returning to YouTube, because I carried on watching him while I was away. And he was a big inspiration, just seeing him do well and seeing his channel take off. So yeah, that's my little shout out to you, Horace Wargrot Wimp. Check him out in the description below. But that's about it for this video guys. Like I said, I was just going to show you my films that I've got at the moment, and that's what I've done. So like I said, next video I'm looking to do some gameplay or possibly a live stream. If I do live stream, I might chuck up a little tiny snippet video just to give you a little heads up, so some guys can tune in if you want to. If that's the thing you want to see, me sort of doing live streams and then uploading it to YouTube, just chuck it in the comments and let me know. But that's about it for this video guys. Thank you for watching as usual. Please leave a like, comment, please subscribe if you're not already, and just pass the word. That's all I can ask for. So thank you very much guys for tuning in, and I'll see you very soon. See you later.